deadlifts. No, don't f deadlifts. Deadlifts are fine. The issue is me. This is the true MVP of the night. This guy is awesome. I'm so excited about this. I went to the gym today. This is for tomorrow's video, but I went to the gym today and I used this guy. This is the new action camera I got. It is fantastic. I was looking up reviews on the GoPro and I decided to go for this guy, which is the YI or Yi action camera. It does 4K, it does 1080 at like 120 frames per second. It's amazing. So I shot all of today's workout with this guy and the footage looks awesome. So here's a clip of some of that footage. So the video I want to talk to you guys about today is the back day video I shot with Nancy and Daniel. So we shot that a few days ago, and it's a deadlift day. So let's see if I can describe my back injury in under a minute. So if you've been around for a while, you'll know I've been bitching about a back injury for about 3 years. So back in 2013, I was doing a leg day and out of nowhere, my hip started hurting. My left hip just started hurting. I couldn't go parallel with a squat and I couldn't do any deadlifts. Bending over hurt a lot. Eventually had to go to a doctor. Went to a hip specialist. Hip specialist said there's nothing wrong with you because I got 2 MRIs, one with contrast, one without. There was nothing wrong with my labrum, nothing wrong with the hip. They were like, well, we can send you to physical therapy. That didn't work. They wanted to do an MRI for my back. They figured I had a herniated disc. I had a slight herniation in one of my discs. So needless to say, after those MRIs, I still didn't have anything done. I just went and got deep tissue massages. I tried physical therapy. I actually went and tried physical therapy and I did some stuff on my own. Eventually, I had to get a shot into my lower back to help with the pain because I did start getting some sciatic nerve pain. After a travel incident with my little brother, I hurt my back. I was lifting my brother up onto an airplane. I wasn't having any back pain before, just a little bit of hip pain. But I lifted my brother up onto an airplane and hurt my back. Who knew? Who knew that would happen? After sitting for 5 hours on a turbulent airplane and lifting a 150-pound male into a seat. Yeah, it wasn't smart. So after that incident, which was in April or May timeframe of 2015, I started getting really bad sciatic pain. The sciatic pain was so bad that I couldn't walk for up to a week at a time. I had to get some back surgery. I had to have a microdiscectomy of my L5-S1. The recovery time was pretty extensive. I think I was laid up for about 4 to 6 weeks. I've heard people recover really fast from those, but mine was pretty bad. I got up and running probably after maybe 8 weeks, and then I started getting back into the gym after maybe 12 weeks. It was very light, I went very slow, didn't squat, didn't deadlift, didn't do any compound movements, everything was machines. Up until probably maybe 6 months ago, I really started getting back into bench pressing, doing free weights, and all that good stuff. Now that I'm about a year and a half in from the surgery, I feel confident enough to do the squats and deadlifts. I'm gonna go slow, I'm gonna take it easy, but I feel like it's missing. I feel like I'm missing something, and it's squats and deadlifts. I miss you guys. My form is going to need modification. It's gonna need an evolution, a change until it's perfect. Now, back in the day, I thought my form was pretty good. After looking at some of the footage, turns out not so good. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I can go back and say, maybe this is where I went wrong, and now it's time to fix it. If you see in these clips, my form is absolutely ridiculous on the conventional deadlift. My hips raise so fast and my back just kind of stalls out. That's not the proper way to do a deadlift. You're supposed to be using torque in your hips and pushing off the ground and pushing with your feet, and everything should be moving up together. Wasn't working out for me. I even tried a few sets doing it lighter weight, and it just wasn't happening. I wasn't feeling it. So it was suggested that I try sumo deadlift. So I went into doing sumo and it felt a little better and my form seemed a little better. So I'm gonna take a very long period of time and just slowly train sumo deadlift. As long as it feels okay, I'm just gonna continue to do it. Probably won't go too much over 200 pounds, and I'm just gonna keep working, and I'm just gonna work on form, make sure I feel good, make sure I'm warmed up, and I'm gonna keep going with it. So later this week, I'm gonna be going over my exact program. I'm gonna be programming the 4 big lifts. So that's your bench press, squat, deadlift, and overhead press. I'm gonna be programming them all. It's not gonna be a ton of volume, but I'm gonna try to program them so that way I can hit better numbers by the end of the year. I still feel confident that I can perform these lifts and not get injured and get stronger at them. I just need to put ego aside, sit back, figure out what I need to do, and do it. I'm not gonna try to lift heavy ass weight until I know I'm ready, and I'm just gonna keep going forward, trying to make this thing work, you know? That's why I'm programming this thing. I'm not sure what my end goals are gonna be. I don't know if I have any end goals. I don't know. I have no idea if I'm even gonna, if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe my back will start hurting again. I don't know. But with that being said, I'm gonna take it easy, I promise. If I do start having issues, I'll let you guys know. My workouts will become really boring, but maybe I could start juggling on this channel instead. I can actually juggle. Hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. So without further ado, guys, here's some of that other back day footage. You know, we did like pull downs, rows, rear delt flies, all the good stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. Everything was about 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Some of them went up to like 15 to 20 reps, like rear delt flies usually go pretty high rep range. So check it out, guys. Here's a little clip that I made, that I put together, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy.